Hi. Okay, we're approaching the end. We're actually going to be moving into my home page. I'm going to let you know about the things that I've gotten involved in. They may or may not interest you. But before doing that, I wanted to talk to you about two, what I'm calling bonus tips about running your network and about choosing your network. And the first bonus tip is a very simple one, and you'd be surprised at how much it's actually abused. But the first bonus tip is don't lie. Don't lie about your network. Don't lie to people telling them, oh, I got into this and I'm making $5,000 a month when you're only making $500 a month. Or don't start telling people you're enrolling 10 people a week when you haven't even enrolled anybody that month. Be honest. Be honest with everybody and upfront. The reason for that is this: you can actually fool some people into joining your network. You can lie about what you're making and then have them join up. And when they realize that they're not going to make what you were making, and they realize that that reality isn't there, one, you've lost the trust, but also you've lost them. You've lost that piece of your network, that part of your group. And what they would have built up, had they had the correct information from the beginning, maybe something you're really missing out on. Your network may or may not build fast, but it needs to build on honesty. It needs to build with integrity and build with truth. I'll give you a really good example. As I said before, I'm a martial arts instructor, and the old way of doing things, the general way of doing things in martial arts, was you charge people for classes, and this is very common. You charge them for classes, and then you charge for testings when it's time to test for belts. And you charge for uniforms, of course, and you would charge for sparring gear for people that are going to start sparring, and maybe for focus targets or gear bags or different things like that. And then a lot of times if you're in a national organization, you charge a national fee. There's a fee that comes with that. I know that ours has that as well. And with that in mind, there's a lot of extra charges, but when you advertise, you say, take martial arts for $79 a month or whatever. And when I was getting my business going at a new location, I decided I thought of a great way to draw people in, and I advertised that classes were $9 a week. And that's what I charged for the class. To take the classes was $9 a week. And I was having 15 to 20 people come in and sign up every month. The problem was, when I then had to tell them it was $65 to test, or $88 for uniform, or another $29 to pay their national membership so that they could test, or the sparring gear was $250, or whatever that was, I lost them. I was bringing in 15 to 20 people a month, but I wasn't keeping anybody. And one day I decided to change that, and this is just now how I run my school personally. But I switched to an all-inclusive price. I charge a very high amount for our area. I'm currently charging $139 a month. However, their uniforms are covered, their testings are covered, their tournaments are covered, their national membership fees are covered. All those things are included. Now, I only sign up a new student. I get about 3, if I'm lucky, 5 a month. Not a lot. But the ones that come in here now, they're staying. They're all staying because they're coming in and they're going, okay, for $139 a month, this is what I'm going to get. Yes. You've got it all, $139 a month. No surprise cost, no, nothing extra. Surprises will turn people away. And in your network market, if you're telling people that you're easily able to make this huge amount of money like this, then they're going to expect to make that huge amount of money like that. And when they don't, they're going to get out. And you're not going to have anybody left under you. My martial arts school's income is greater now than it has ever been in 13 years. Because now I am consistently keeping everyone. You want that network market to consistently keep people. You want your team to grow, and that's how it's going to build. Now, while it's easy to say don't lie, here's a really important part that people miss. Do not justify lying by saying, but if it works, it'll be the truth. This is what I see from several people. I've seen it many times. People think, well, if I tell out, let's say you were going to get $100 a month for every person that you enrolled. Every person that's in your team, you're getting $100 a month. So you start telling everybody you're making $5,000 a month, which is a lie. But you're thinking to yourself, well, once I get to 50 people, that'll all be true. Because then if they all enroll thinking they're going to make $5,000 a month like you are, and you do trick 50 people into that, and now you're making $5,000 a month, oh, good, well, now it's true. No, that's not the right thing to do. And those people aren't going to make what you made because those people are going to have the integrity not to go out and lie to other people. They certainly wouldn't have joined you if you just said, now here's how you get people enrolled. You go and lie to them about how much you're making, and then get them to trick them into joining up with you. And then your lies will all become true because you'll trick enough people. That's not the way to build a business. So make sure you're honest from the start. If you don't have a comfortable story that you like to share with people about your success, maybe you're brand new. Everybody has to enroll that first person. You have to enroll that first one. You can't start off by saying, I joined up today and I'm already making $5,000 a month and I haven't even enrolled anybody. That doesn't make any sense. Then you can talk about who you enrolled under. You can talk about stories of other people. You can talk about the good things you see in your network, but share it with them in an honest way. It will build your business better. Overall, it will build it faster because you'll keep the people you have and they will help your business grow. That's tip number 1, and I'll see you in a minute for tip number 2.